Josh, I just want to say, you know, I'm sorry if we ever trashed your character on the show at all, because it happens every time someone's an asshat on the show and they get on the couch and they're like the nicest person ever.
He's so sweet.
But I've been seeing you on so many things. I just saw you on Black Lightning the other night, playing a drug dealer, of course. And but what is it that you love about? I mean, you must love playing these characters, these guys that people love to just shake a fist at.
Yeah, I mean, I think from a very young age, I always wanted to play villains. You know, it's just to be a douche and have to be someone that people passionately hate versus passionately forget. You know? Right. It's such a cool thing.
I love that you have douche-spirations. I really just want to be a douche.
And it's developed douche too. I think you know, like I don't think he was meant to be, you know, this douchey from square one. I think
just douched it right up.
Yeah. Well, like day one on set, Greg Nicotero was directing the episode, and you know, he comes over and he's like, I like what you're doing, man, but like more dick. You know, I'm like more dick, up the dick. It's like
was he talking about the shoot? What were you talking about?
Exactly.
Were there cameras there, or were you just
drifting a porno?
Okay, yeah, right. All right.
This is a different. No, but yeah, you know, I think he gave me free rein to just, you know, really dig in and make this guy the douchiest savior around.
Dig up the dicks.
Yeah. Dig up the dicks. So much dick.
Just dick it up.
What was your? Just be a trash panda in those dicks.
Yeah. How many dicks is that?
What was your last day on set like? Because you were in a lot of episodes. Like you really were part of the show, and you know, and I know you had a great death. But I was kind of sad to see you go, because I do love that, like, oh, that guy. But what was your last day on set like?
Thanks, man. It was incredible. Just amazingly emotional, everything you can imagine. Because at that point, I had done 9 episodes. They write you this incredible death. But, you know, not only do I have a captive audience in, like, one of the architects of the show, you know, Andy being there just, like, sitting, watching me perform, and Lenny, you know.
In this episode, Morgan and Rick have been captured by the Savior POWs. They try to talk their way out of being killed. And we also get to see a really great scene between Jared and Morgan. It's been a long time coming.
It's exactly what he deserved. And I mean that both as the character and the job that Josh has done, that he earned that exit. That was the hardest acting job I think I've ever done on this television show, was not to be just smiling as he was eaten, because he's such a dick. Although Josh is a really lovely guy, but Jared is a dick.
You definitely can see the intensity from both actors. It is definitely the kind of intensity that even after we say cut and everybody kind of takes a moment to breathe, that you still feel it.
Welcome back to Talking Dead. That was behind the scenes of tonight's episode. We're back with Ron Funches, Joshua Michael, Paulina McIntosh. Jared Spacebite, again, a really good death, I have to say. A very fitting death for him, too. Just like Morgan just got to watch it happen, like the audience got to watch it happen. Winchester Bates on Twitter. Okay, I feel very strange, but I honestly love Jared, and I'm really sad. But I was kind of happy he died. Kate McRae on Twitter says, I don't think I've enjoyed seeing someone get ripped to pieces by walkers more than Jared. I am BWF on Twitter said, whereas Noah's death was just awful, which was in the revolving door, I think we can all agree that Jared's death was awesome. So, you know, people, they love you, they hate you, or the character, not you. But what was it? Can you talk about what it was like having your face chewed off?
It is incredible, Chris. It was no, it really was. You know, the makeup, the SFX makeup team is bonkers. Jake and Kevin and Karen and Gino, they applied this prosthetic that had this outer layer that the walker bites onto, rips off, and then beneath it is this porous layer. And so they had it hooked up to a tube, and they're you know, just pumping blood throughout the thing. You know, it was unreal. And then to have my death at Lenny's hands, at Morgan's hands, I'd always said, like, you know, I want to die by Jerry's axe, Shiva, or Morgan. And like, you know, at the end of the day, Morgan's the only one that made sense.
Yeah.
You know? And so obviously Shiva was, you know.
Poor Shiva. And we got a little dump a little out for Shiva. Yeah. Poor Shiva.